It's a little warm. It's been like an hour since I made it. So, I mean, it's good. I'll take it, but anyway, damn, hair is floofy. 2024, I can't believe how fast the year has gone by. Take this as a time capsule, if you will, too, because it's still 2023, and I figured I'd get this one filmed before the end of the year, so here we are. This is gonna be somewhat of a cocktail chat. I wanted to talk about resolutions and goals and goal setting. I've always felt this weird thing about setting goals. You know, the act of placing pen to paper or typing up the way you want to see your life over the next 12 months. You have the people who might put down 10 to 12 different things on their resolution list, right? Some people might crush that, but I think that's in the top 1%. And then you have people who maybe have one thing they want to do. Let's say that thing is start a business, and they do it. Whether or not that business succeeds or fails is a whole different topic, but they did the damn thing. This whole thing feeling like a contract that you have to abide by, the whole self-accountability aspect and asking others to hold you accountable. And I always felt this mountain of pressure to perform and to accomplish this. And if I didn't, then I would be worthless in a way, to put it bluntly. But I think pressure is good. I think without pressure, there are certain things in life that aren't going to happen. If you don't be proactive and apply focus, determination, discipline, dedication to what you want to do, then I don't think things get accomplished. It's that simple. Just kidding, it's not. When it comes to resolutions, I'd say I'm pretty bad. While I have a general idea of what I have in my head about what I wrote, it's never something that I actually look back on and check. This past year, I can remember writing 10 different things I wanted to accomplish in 2023. And to be honest, I did not look at that list. What I wanted to do right now is actually look through that resolution list that I wrote. This is gonna be news to both of us, and hopefully I can take that as somewhat of a blueprint to inform how I want the rest of the year to look like in 2024. But before that, still warm, but pretty damn good. This is where I wrote the 2023 resolutions for myself. We're about to find out what I wrote. Okay, number 1, I watch a movie a month. And I can honestly say that I did do that and more. If you know Letterboxd, you can log all the movies and review them that you've seen over the past however many movies you've watched. I think I watched like 50 something. I'll insert right now the amount that I watched in a select few, but I can proudly say that I met that goal. Number 2, I wait an hour after waking to use my phone. I did horrible with that. At the beginning of the year, I did okay because it was something that was giving me a lot of anxiety and I kind of had to push it away and not use it. Over the course of time, I can't remember one day where I followed that. Number 3, I visit 3 new national parks. I did not visit 1 new national park. I will say that I went to some ones that I've been to in the past, which is still a win in my book. I love Yosemite. I went back there. I love Joshua Tree National Park. I went back there. You know, I hope this next year I get to travel a little bit more and hopefully visit some more states that I haven't been to either. Yeah, I did not visit 3 new national parks. Number 4, I have editing hours. And then I wrote down with an arrow, 9:30 to 5:30. At the beginning of the year, there were a lot of projects I had to sit down and actually tackle and knock out, and I needed those boundaries. And then over the course of the year, I didn't follow it as much. I think reason being is because I'm naturally someone who prefers to work at night. Right now, this setup, it's currently like 11:30 in the evening. I could have done this earlier, but for 1, I wanted it to be nice and dark in the room, and 2, my mind naturally works harder and more focused around this hour. So yeah, the whole 9 to 5 thing it's hard for me. And it's hard for a lot of people too. And I don't know, I never understood. I mean, I guess I understand, that's just the way the world and business works. If I had to, and if I had a lot to do, sure. But right now, sorry. Okay, Number 5, I document every day. I documented more than I have in the past in terms of filming trips and photographing like daily life. But in terms of just documenting every day, I don't say that I did that exactly, but I did it a lot. So I'm pretty happy with that. All right, number 6, I release an EP. So I do music as well. One of my goals in general when starting out over the last year or two with my own music was releasing an EP, a short compilation of songs. Haven't done that yet. However, I released a new song. I still worked towards it. You know, making an EP is still on my list of to-dos. I just gotta sit down and write more music. Next one, number 7, I make 60,000. All right, this is for my video business, and full transparency, I don't think I met that this year. This year I kind of took a bit of a step back, especially towards the end of the year in particular. I was feeling burnt out, so that's okay. Number 8, I create YouTube videos. Yeah, I create YouTube videos. Number 9, I journal every day. I started in January because I needed a way to just unload this thing right here. And I did not continue it throughout the rest of the year. But anytime I did feel any sense of like overwhelm or big bouts of anxiety, I still did things to kind of counteract that. I went outside, I wrote in my phone, I created, I talked to somebody. You know, the sentiment was still there. It just took a different form. Number 10, I am open to new experiences, but I protect my time and my peace. I did a lot this year that I'm happy with. I made some new friends. I took on work that I wasn't completely comfortable with. I went to new places, tried new food, listened to new music, but I had healthy boundaries, and anything that wasn't serving my time or my peace, I did not include in my life. And that feels pretty damn good. And last but not least, it's not numbered, it's a bonus. I cook Peruvian food. In case you don't know, I'm Peruvian. I did at the beginning of the year make one Peruvian dish. It's called papa a la huancaína. It's this potato dish with a cheese sauce on top. It's like a starter plate, and it is so good. But since then, I did not make any more Peruvian food. But I went out and got some Peruvian food a couple times. And those are the goals that I set out to meet this past year. I feel good. The one that made me over the moon was I create YouTube videos, because that's what I'm doing right now. And it's something I've always wanted to do. I think that goes to show that you're gonna have dreams and you're gonna have things that you are always gonna have in the back of your mind. And it's really up to you whether or not you accomplish those things. And there are people that can help you along the way and, you know, be mentors or, you know, these rocks in your life that really ground you in those things. And you're also gonna have people who don't believe in you, the naysayers. Don't forget to put on your hater blockers. It's up to you whether or not you keep going. Setting those goals, those resolutions. You got one life. Freaking make the most of it. Like why wouldn't you do the things that make you the happiest in this life? Why would you stop at the first person to say, this isn't good, your art's not good? Just do it. Just do it! Anyway, so what I want to do now is explain my new resolutions for this coming year. I'm at the end of my drink. New notebook. See that? Grand Canyon? Nope, just kidding. No, it's Grand Canyon. Thought it was Zion. This is where I'm writing all of my stuff for the channel. It kind of helps to have it all in one place. Just the physicality of having this in your hand and on the go is really rewarding, I think. Okay, first one is camp every other month. This past year, I didn't camp a lot. I think I went twice, and that just wasn't okay. I need to be outdoors. Getting fresh air and touching grass is part of who I am, and I did not do a lot of that. Next one, make one video per month. If I make more than one video per month, great, but I want to stay focused on a level of quantity. Nope, that's not right. I want to stay focused on a level of quality over quantity. One, I don't want to get burnt out, and I don't want to experience that with something that I enjoy doing like this. The next one is being more on time. Something about my adult life now, it's been harder to keep up with being on time and measuring and gauging how early I need to be ready for things. And just being on time to things, being early to things, it sets this mood, it sets this vibe, and it makes you feel present. So for me personally, that can mean giving myself 10 to 15 more minutes of time to do things like get ready or to account for any personal lag.
What do you mean by that?
And I think the final one that I really want to focus on, that's near and dear to my heart, is spending more time with my dog. When I first got my dog Coco, it's 5.5 years ago. At our old place, there was a backyard. She had so much room to play and just be a dog. Since then, I've moved to 2 different apartments, and that option where I could just, within 30 seconds, get outside and play with her doesn't exist right now. The fact that, you have your own life and a dog, you are their life, that always made me sad, but it's also so special. Any time that you get to spend with them, it's just amazing. It's so worthwhile, and I think it makes for just a better bond, a better relationship, and that's one that I don't want to take for granted, especially with what limited time there is in that bond. So spending time with Coco might be number 1, to be honest. If I were to take all these resolutions and put them together into a Christmas box, tie a little ribbon on it, the common theme would be to take things slow. In a world where we're always rushing to our next destination, keeping our heads above water in our to-do lists, getting caught up in the grind, as they say, I think taking the time to really slow down, reflect, and see the big picture, or prioritize what's most important in your life will help you this coming year. Be intentional with the way that you go about things. Be smart with your decisions. And I think that it will end with a very rewarding year for you. One where you can look back on and say, damn, I did the damn thing. I met this goal, this goal, this goal, and I freaking did the one that I've always wanted to do, whatever that may be. I don't think it's just a lesson for this year either. I think taking things slow and being intentional with your decisions and your life is something that will be beneficial for years to come and hopefully your whole life. So with that, I wish you a great 2024. I hope it's a rewarding year. I hope it's one that's filled with joy, laughter, and at the end, a great sense of accomplishment. I'll see you again soon.